Hello，大家好，欢迎大家来到读书时间。我们今天继续读《Soft Hearts》Rett Swinson Mystery 这本书。好，我们现在开始。Stop it! You got a nice figure. It's just that the business attire you wear is so masculine. Masculine. Nice. Male. Masculine nice. You're in luck, I said drolly. Drolly. Curious or unusual way that provokes dry amusement. Business attire. Because I don't really have a business anymore. From the kitchen, Peggy cried. I'm staring into a confirmed bachelor pad fridge. Looks like it's omelets for supper. Watch out, kiddo, Margaret winked. These will be the best damn omelets that ever slid over your tongue. Speaking of masterpiece, what are you working on these days, Freddie? I ventured. You haven't talked about a project in a while. Any sculpture commissions? Just one. Something for the newish library at State. The hunt? asked Margaret. When Freddie confirmed with a nod, she asked, Interior or exterior? Interior, said Freddie. Just to the left of the yellow steps. Oh, I love those yellow steps. Margaret gushed. Blow out of something rapid and plentiful. Though I do wish that foyer could be less bracing. Bracing. Invigorating, refreshing. Playful is fine, but I don't think a library should come off as industrial. And it sure doesn't help that robots fetch your books. Doesn't help that robots fetch your books. Robots are cool, man, said Freddie. You sound like Daryl's little boy, I said. He loves those Transformer scenes. The folks at State do like their metal and brick, Freddie added. But since when are you a traditionalist? Margaret. I thought that you were easily bored by classical approaches. Margaret lifted her nose. Daffy expectations all you want. Definitely opening resist refused. Definitely expectations all you want. Just please don't storm them to bits. While the pair talked style and art, I slinked toward the kitchen. Slinked toward the kitchen. Staying close to the furniture as the alcohol weaved its way through my limbs and mind. I put an arm around Peggy as she cooked our omelets, pretending for a moment that I had a surplus of ego's peaceful, easy feeling. Moments later, we were sitting around Freddie's stainless steel table and eating those simple yet delicious omelets with none of us saying a word. We were quite quiet. We were quite the lackluster. Make that lackluster crew. Of my three friends, one was married in name only. Another apparently wouldn't be caught dead with a husband. And the third, though out of the closet, was so preoccupied with his art that he might as well be officially celibate. I adored my friends, but I didn't want a life as a lonely heart. I wanted someone I could count on to be in my corner every single day. I knew I had that sort of loyalty in me. I just worried that no one would think me worthy enough of theirs. Has sex ever been as good as this meal? Margaret asked aloud. There was a time I'd have traded sex for food just to make rent. Freddie had lived in the Big Apple for a time after college, though he'd enjoyed the high life there. It had almost killed him. He ended up returning to the South to get on firmer ground. As for me, it had been many months since I'd even thought about sex. I was too shy to share my thoughts about it now. Even among friends, even with alcohol in my system. That was delicious, Peggy, said Freddie, as he finished his last bite. I have an open invitation to break into my kitchen and cook here anymore. I'd be more likely to break in if you went grocery shopping once in a while. I'm too busy looking for components for my sculptures, he said. Hell, I spend more time looking for parts than putting them together. Oh? I said. Have you ever heard of Needless Necessities? Yep. Been going there regularly for nearly a year. Really? And you never told me about it? I didn't think you'd care. Freddie spent much of the first decade after college urging me to return to painting, to no avail. I told him how I'd started volunteering at the center. When were you there last? Late yesterday. I'd probably left by then, I said. I did run into some familiar face, he said. Our neighborhood Mr. Fix-It, Otis Jones. My ear perked up. I only told him about Needless Necessities yesterday. He doesn't waste time. Otis seemed eager to unload a lot of stuff, but he made a straight trade for some other material that Sally had piled in the back. Actually, I think he left with more than he brought. What do you think he does with all that junk? I know exactly what he does with it. He sculpts. Really? So he says. I'm going to his place in the morning to check out his work. He says he's needing some glass, and I happen to have a ton of it left over from my last project. I'm going to trade it for some rubber tubing. He said he's got an abundance of it. He's got an abundance of. Margaret raised an eyebrow. Rubber tubing? Now what would you be needing that for? For the library piece. Freddie said defensively. Hush. I'd be really curious to see Otis's work, I said. I had no idea he was an artist. You are more than welcome to come along, Freddie said. 好，谢谢大家，我们今天先读到这里吧，那我们下次再见了，拜拜。